If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, open your eyes, there's beauty to see. If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, inside out you're a real beauty. You were made so beautifully. You were made so beautifully.
Fathers, grab your sons, grab your daughters. Mothers, grab your princes and your princesses. We need to have some family talk. It's time for a family discussion. I don't think we talk as a family enough. Tonight, what triggers this conversation, and I use that word intentionally, Lil Durk. This is a man who we would view as somebody who has made it out their predicament, out our predicament. But while doing that, you still facing at the age of 32, throwing your life away. Now, what I want to bring to the family's attention, right? We family. If we from the same places, we family. I'm not calling you cousin because we blood. I'm calling you cousin because I love you like you blood. And I'm gonna talk to y'all like that. But I just want to say that we gotta be careful, and not in the aspect of disguising something to get away with something. We gotta be careful with ourselves. We gotta be careful with our lives. We gotta be careful with our crowns. We're not raised to realize that we come from royalty. Oftentimes, we're not raised to realize that there's a crown right there on top of your head. It's just invisible. But until you're able to fill in those blanks and draw that crown and put those gems in where they're supposed to be and where they are, you're never gonna realize you're from royalty. So I know what the hood temperature feels like. A lot of lack, a lot of losses, lack and losses. Even with us or him making it out the predicament, because when they make it out, I feel like a part of us feel like Barack said, yes, I can. Yes, we can. I can make it out too. And I'm sure it's a lot of whoever listening, they got somebody that's from their area that made it out their area, and they be like, yo, you the North Star. You the one that we looking up to. You the one that made it from the same bricks that I made it from, the same concrete that I made it from. And got up out of here, did something for yourself. And you able to reach back and do for others. I can't forget that part, right? But far too often, we overlook who we are. We overlook how we were created. We overlook our gems. We overlook our gifts. We overlook our purposes. We overlook who we were really meant to be. And then we throw that away. We throw it away because everybody else want to gamble with it. Everybody out here gambling. Everybody gambling. Every Monday through Sunday, somebody gambling, sports betting, right? But when you from places that we from, we sports betting on our lives, on our freedom, on our creativity. We gambling on our purpose. We gambling on the light we could be. We gambling on the love we could project. We all coming from the same spaces. But when you able to get outside that space, that's outer space. You out the space. So I just want us to realize real quick, stop gambling with your life. Stop gambling with your freedom. Stop gambling with your purpose. Stop gambling on who you really are. I may come from something, but that doesn't mean that it defines exactly who I am. That's my experience. But that doesn't have to be my vision. Come on, man. Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. I just said that's my experience, but that doesn't have to be my vision. You might have ate dirt for breakfast. You might have had dirt for dessert. You might have had dirt for lunch and dinner. But that doesn't mean that the Creator can't deliver. Now I'm gonna let somebody else know who eating dirt. Yeah, yo, just keep believing. Don't do what everybody else doing. It takes a whole lot to not want to retaliate, to not want to get back at somebody who did something to you. I know it takes a whole lot. It takes strength that you didn't even think you had. But there's nothing that exists that the Creator didn't already provide. Say what you want, talk what you want, but at the end of the day, I'ma still impact somebody's life in a positive way. I'ma still do that. And if you don't walk away, you'll never, ever be the man or the woman the Creator has made you to be. You will never fulfill that space. You will never fulfill that individual. You will never find that peace and happiness that was meant for you. We're smarter than that. We're smarter than the trap that's about to come. We've been through this course already. We ran this race. We ran it. I done seen this from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the thousands, the 10s, the 20s. It's a lot of years losing family and peers. I want us to be able to hold each other, look at others as examples, and change what our grandfather's been doing. Change what our father's been doing. Change what our uncle's been doing. Change what our grandmother's been doing. Change what our mother's been doing. Change what our auntie's been doing. We could change it. We could exchange it for what the Creator really has meant for us. You can exchange everything that you've been taught for something more, for something new. My message tonight is to walk away, forgive, and that takes a whole lot of strength and power. And if you're able to get there, to pass that along to somebody else. I'm only here because I want us to be great. I didn't always see myself as wanting to be great. Yeah, I carry myself with my head high and was feeling myself, but I feel like I didn't understand my greatness. Little man, you great. Little queen, you great. Don't let your area, your circumstance, or whatever else tell you different. You're great. I promise you. Walk into your greatness and walk away from the things that can stop us from being great. That's my message. Like, subscribe. We'll be here each and every Tuesday night. It's the King Omar Sharif Show. Y'all my family, and that's the only reason why I sit here and do this. And as always, that's love.
So beautiful, so beautiful. Feels so good, got on my inner. Faith is full like I just had dinner. Days was dark and they only got dimmer. Now I light up the rooms I enter. Oh, I remember it wasn't so lovely. Why me used to feel unlucky. We rugged, it only play roughly. From a place where the people get ugly.